I'm at the airport in San Pedro and getting ready to board. This is my boarding pass. And all I had to do is tell them my name and give me my boarding pass. I don't have to worry about security. Just show them who you are. All right.
Investigation into the cause of an airplane crash near Lighthouse Reef last Tuesday involving a Tropicair flight destined for Roatán, Honduras, remains ongoing. The inquiry is being undertaken by the Department of Civil Aviation, which has teamed up with the Department of Environment to safely remove the submerged aircraft from its aquatic resting place. During the life-threatening ordeal, seasoned aviator Denfield Borland and his two passengers, Honduran national Eddie Bowden and American performing artist Arthur Rogier, managed to keep their wits about them, surviving the impact of the emergency landing. They would almost immediately abandon the Cessna 182 aircraft and begin swimming towards the nearest island, approximately 3 miles away. Contrary to what has been reported, Rogier tells News 5 that they were not rescued from atop the partially sunken airplane. Instead, they literally...
What's going on? I am celebrating 10 years of my second birthday. It is June 2nd. And the 10 years is June 2nd, 2015, where I nearly lost my life along with two other beautiful souls in an aviation accident, aka a plane crash. And I couldn't let this day go by without reflecting and being thankful and grateful for the opportunity to have a second chance at life. I don't really talk about it a whole lot, and when I do talk about it, it's in spurts. It's not with a whole lot of detail. Some of you may have seen some of the news clippings over the years. The long short of it is that I'm here and I'm taking advantage of this opportunity to be here. I'm also taking advantage of that opportunity in how I move and how I assert boundaries for myself and how I choose to make use of this opportunity to be alive. The whole point is just to say I'm grateful, I'm thankful for being here. You know, you should all, if you haven't already found something to appreciate about life, you should appreciate something about life and act like this is going to be your only chance to do that, because this is the only chance we really get. So it's my birthday and I just wanted to share that. I want to thank anybody who had been helpful along the way. I'm going to shout out all of my family and friends, my dear late mother, and so many people who really looked out for me when things were crazy and when I was having anxiety attacks on the bathroom floor and not knowing what they were. Everybody has helped in some way, even the negative stuff. And so, long story short, I'm here.
We weathered a late evening storm, swimming and wading in the direction of Lighthouse Reef for over an hour. He gave us a detailed account of what transpired at sea a week ago.
As we climbed out, we reached 7,000 feet, maybe about 15 or 20 minutes into the flight. And that was our cruising altitude, and it was only maybe 3 minutes or so. It was no more than, say, 5 minutes. I want to say it was about 3 minutes into that part of the flight where we had engine trouble. And it wasn't like, I say engine trouble, but really we lost engine power. So it was very abrupt, and you could hear and feel the engine just basically power down. And it was still spinning, but it was spinning and the propeller was idling, basically. It wasn't producing thrust. At some point he said, take out your life jacket and put it on. All right, take care. Bye. Happy birthday.